Okay, Charlie, it's time to go up to bed and read a bedtime story.
Okay. What book should we read?
How about we read this one? It's a Hall family tradition.
You remember this book?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Grandma, look at the book I found. Do you want to read it together?
We want to share with you an old story that's been passed down for many generations.
This is something that happened long, long ago.
It's a story about your great-great-great-great-great-grandpa.
To our great-great-grandpa.
Your great-great-great-great-grandfather.
A true story that happened to my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather.
My parents read it to me when I was little.
Their parents read it to them when they were little.
His father read it to him.
I used to read it to Amanda when she was little.
And their parents read it to them when they were kids.
It's called 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
The Night Before Christmas.
It's called The Night Before Christmas.
And it goes just like this.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all round the place there were boxes and gift bags, all taking up space.
The kids were excited. The stockings were hung. The roof was prepared to catch dropped reindeer dung.
The cookies and carrots were set out for Santa, so Mom and Dad drank something stronger than Fanta. Then all off to bed, epic snoring to come. Would Santa wake us? No, not even a drum.
Or so I thought, till came cacophonous noise. Could it be a sleigh pulled by 8 reindeer boys? I opened a window and tried to look up. I thought I heard someone say, "Reindeer, shut up! Be quiet while I try to slide down this stack," which doesn't look like it's been cleaned. It's so black.
The chimney it rumbled as something slid down. It seemed like there might be an earthquake in town. The rooftop was shaking, the hooves were all clattering. A voice from the chimney said, "Stop all that chattering. The kids are asleep, so we have to be stealthy." Then suddenly he saw a plate that looked healthy.
The soot in the chimney had turned his hands black. I need a wet towel before eating my snack. So off to the bathroom he went in a rush. I guess I have time to produce a quick flush. He squatted and grunted, and then with a start, I heard a loud splash followed up by a fart.
A stink wafted upward. Apparently he forgot to prepare the pot with poopery.
The reindeer, they smelled it through the chimney draft. They knew what had happened, and all of them laughed.
He washed up and gobbled down all of his snack. Then back to his work, Santa picked up his sack. He quietly looked everywhere without talking. He found and he filled every last Christmas stocking.
Then staring at that filthy chimney, he groused, "Is there somewhere else I can exit this house?" He looked all around, getting sadder and sadder. "Perhaps I can climb to the roof on a ladder."
He opened the door and he looked all around. Alas, he saw no ladder there to be found, when all of a sudden he saw a large tree. Are those branches strong enough to support me?
The reindeer, they watched as he struggled to climb. This could take a while. Did they have enough time? The branches and tree limbs were bending and cracking. Apparently Santa had done too much snacking.
The tree limbs got thinner, but Santa did not. Perhaps this idea was not quite so hot. Still, onward and upward he ambled with care. The reindeer knew there wasn't much time to spare.
Perhaps we can meet him halfway, shouted Donner. If we don't act soon, Santa may be a goner. Yes, Santa was worried that he wouldn't make it. The branch he was on seemed unlikely to take it.
So all of the reindeer took off like a dart. As they approached Santa, they heard a loud fart.
It thrusted him upward. He screamed out with fright. The sleigh sailed beneath him and caught him in flight.
Then off to the next stop, the reindeer they flew, while Santa, relieved, shouted out aloud, "Phew!" And I heard him exclaim as they drove out of sight,
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Happy Christmas!
All right, it's time to read the book.
Oh, okay.
All right. Our annual tradition.
That's not the book.
I'm going to read a bit. No, that's not it.
So what is it? Into all good all and all.
Happy
Christmas.
No, that's not it.
It's time for the Christmas story. All right. All right.
We gotta open it first.
Oh, okay.
This way?
Yeah, I think so.
How long is it? It's a long one.
It's a long one.
Dave wrote it, so it's a long one. It has farts in it too.
Melissa did the cover.
No, that's not it.
You want to read it?
No.